sure that I've got this right. You're 21 years old, you're single, you're still going to school, your girl's about to have a baby, but she doesn't want to marry you, doesn't want to have anything to do with you. Yet you want the child. Am I right?
How do I get it legally?
You want legal advice? Get psychiatric advice. That's my legal advice. You got everything going for you. What do you want to cut it off for to raise a kid?
It's my baby.
I don't care if it is your baby.
Look, what are my rights under the law?
Legally, as an unwed father?
Yes,
Almost no rights at all.
almost. Now that means I've got some rights.
185, California Appellate Courts, second 557. Lavelle versus Adoption Institute. Unwed father, one custody of the child.
How? How do I do that?
Well, for starters, you're going to have to start using a four-letter word that maybe even you wouldn't want to say. W-I-F-E.
Wife?
The court insists that you have publicly stated to qualified witnesses, this is my wife, even though legally you're not married. What's more, you must publicly acknowledge the child as your own before the baby is born to legitimate the child.
I can do that.
In addition, you're required to, quote, support your wife, unquote, during pregnancy, which definitely does not mean pooling your allowances. You work. Another four-letter word. You earn a living.
I'll quit school. I'll get a job.
Well, if that's the case, we'll draw up the papers.
Is Uncle Mark here? No, honey. Come on in. How are you feeling?
Will it be all right if I wait for him?
Sure, honey. Come on in and be comfortable. Baby will be here soon.
Another month.
Something's wrong. What is it?
Alan,
Helen?
he's going to get a court order.
What for?
He's claiming paternity rights.
I'll get Dr. Welby right away.
Yeah, you have a young guy working here, Alan Roth?
Alan, someone here to see you.
Yeah? Oh, hi.
Hi. Can we talk?
Sure. Here. Sit down. Is it Carol?
Yeah? You sent her a little present. A letter from your lawyer. After the baby's born, you're going to petition for legal custody, right?
What's wrong with that?
Nothing if you don't care what happens to Carol.
What do you mean?
You know she has a kidney problem. That's why she was in the hospital the last time.
Yeah?
The letter upset her emotionally, which naturally agitated her condition.
Pre-eclampsia.
You know about preeclampsia.
Yeah, Dr. Welby mentioned it to me once.
Did he tell you who were some of the best candidates for the disease? Young, unwed mothers under the emotional stress of guilt, shame, anxiety? Look, you think a young girl like Carol can tear herself apart from all that and not have it do physical damage?
How do you feel?
Lousy. How do you feel?
Good. I mean, you know, well, could you let me in? I wanted to come and see you, but you tell me not to come around anymore. How's the baby?
Kicking.
No kidding.
Why are you here?
I wanted to see you.
Why?
Well, I wanted to explain that court action bit. I don't want you to be upset.
I was upset, but I'm okay now.
You don't look okay.
How do you expect me to look 8 months pregnant, like Miss America?
I didn't mean that. I just meant I'd like you to look happier.
Happier?
Yeah?
Okay. Ha, 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 ha. How's that?
Carol, can't we work this out some way?
How?
Any way you say it, strictly up to you. It's whatever you want.
What do you want?
You, the baby, and the way it was before.
It can't be like the way it was before, not with the baby.
Sure it can. The three of us, we could have a great time. We'd be a regular old family.
Marriage?
It's whatever you want.
That's not the way it started. Remember, we agreed that each of us could split any time we felt like it.
Yes, that's the way it started.
Each of us could keep his or her own individual freedom.
Carol, I don't want to be free if it means losing you.
I don't see how getting married is going to...
Would it hurt? I'll let it ring.
It might be Dad.
Your father, where is he?
In Lisbon last I heard, but he promised he'd be here today and stay until the baby's born. Hello?
Carol?
Dad?
Yeah.
Hold on a minute. Why don't you bring some extra soybean burgers tonight and we'll announce over dinner that we're going to do the establishment bit. Dum, dum, da-dum. Dum, dum, da-dum. Dad, are you at the airport?
Yeah, but honey, I'm at Kennedy Airport in New York. I am not in Los Angeles. I'm in New York.
New York?
Now, kitten, I know I told you I'd be in L.A. today, but I bumped into this importer on the plane from Lisbon, and, well, darling, it's a business deal I just can't turn down in this tight market. It won't take more than a week at the most. Anyway, you're not going to have the baby for at least a month, right?
At least.
Hey, honey, you are doing fine, aren't you? Everything shipshape?
I suppose you'd call it that.
So, we'll see you in a few days. Okay? Carol? Carol?
Okay, Ned.
What happened?
What always happens. It's either business or pleasure. You go about your business, too.
Carol,
Split!
I don't want to split.
Get out of here.
Carol, listen.
Out!
Please.